Hello everyone and welcome to another Mermaid Musings with Miranda video. So for this week's video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about mermaids and sisterhood. This is something that's been on my mind a lot over the last week or so. Last weekend, I spent a lot of time with my best friend and it just felt like, bonding between sisters. And yeah, it got me thinking about mermaids and sisterhood because we often see mermaids in groups and we think of them as being in these groups and these sisterhoods in some way, shape, or form. Obviously, in The Little Mermaid, the Disney version, Ariel is like a group of 7 sisters. I know they change it throughout the Disney movies. I think like one point it's 6 and she's the 7th, and another point it's 7 and she's the 8th technically. But in any case, we got this group of sisters, and she obviously did have sisters in the original Hans Christian Andersen version as well. And she was the youngest of them. That's the big thing. That's why she's the Little Mermaid. She's the youngest. But I love that in the Disney version, we see them like, oh, they perform together. They have all this time they spend together. And in the Anderson version, we have her sisters willing to give up their hair in order to try and save the Little Mermaid. It doesn't work, spoilers, but it doesn't work. But they're willing to do that for her. So there is this love between them. The movie The Lure from 2015, it's a Polish mermaid musical horror film. It's excellent if you do like mermaids and horror. So in that film, it is based on Hans Christian Andersen's Little Mermaid, but there are 2 mermaids that come onto land and they are sisters, and you see the bonds between them. You see how much they truly love and prioritize each other, and I think it's a great example of mermaid sisterhood as well, as are things like H2O, Just Add Water, and even the Mako Mermaids sequel series, which literally they call the group of mermaids a pod, which is really fun because like dolphins are in a pod, mermaids are in a pod. It's cute. And finally, Aquamarine. They're not all mermaids, but there's definitely that bonding of really close friendship and sisterhood that goes into that. So yeah, maybe that's something to do this summer, is watch and read things that have groups of mermaids and think about how that relates to actual sisterhood and friendship dynamics in the real world. So that's all for this week, and I will see you next week. Bye now.